Hello, my loves. It's me, psychic medium Daniel Monroe, and I guess you could say, a fun guest, Miss Shayla. Everyone say hi. Shayla, what time did you get here?
We're not talking about that.
You know what? Tonight's all about manifestation, so we'll put it on a vision board. We'll put a little clock. How about that?
You know what? Getting down to like being within a 5 minute arrival time is what I've manifested into, okay? Used to be hours late.
What does Nicki Minaj say in the rap? She says, uh, I told him I'm gonna be a half an hour, but I told him give me five. That's literally me and you
Yeah,
combined. Like we ain't showed up anywhere.
we'll get there.
Well, eventually, right?
Yeah.
Anywho, make sure you guys come on in and say hello, where you're from. I want to let you guys know of a couple of things. One, obviously, tonight we're talking about manifestation and talking about why it's not working and what things you're currently doing that we can zhush up, and how we can help you, and things that Spirit has taught me. Because listen, I'm a little gay, shocking gay, I know. I'm not a little gay, I'm a lot of gay, but
Honestly, that was the shocking part.
yeah. Everyone's like, but in reality, I'm a little gay farmer boy at heart, and I grew up in the middle of nowhere, and I have been able to be on a stage in front of hundreds of people and share a stage with some pretty big names in the mediumship community. And I've been able to work with some pretty amazing production companies and meet with networks and, all of that fun stuff. And it's all about like manifestation. And there is a key component that goes into that. But can we just be honest for 1 second? Because I need to know that I'm not the only one who has done this. Have you ever made a vision board, went and bought crystals or like brand new crystals because you're like, you know what, this one's gonna really, chef's kiss, and save the manifestation, TikTok reels, and you write your affirmations, and you see 111 or 1111, and you go, you know what, this is my year, and then nothing happens. Have you been there?
I don't need to be called out like that.
How many times are you just like, you know what? Where's my rich husband? I became, the sugar daddy, right? Or like, where's my dream house? Like the six-figure banking account, the glowy. Well, I got the glowy skin, honey, so we're good on that. But like Spirit, like, come on, I followed the direction. How many times have that happened?
Once again, I'm gonna need you to stop calling me. We're gonna rename this episode.
Yeah, not attacking Shayla. Uh, but truly, like in today's episode of Healing and Heals, we're going to be talking about spirituality, but without making it weird and without pretending like it's easy. Because that's the thing. Spirituality, like you Google it, and, people are like, this is what you do. This is my 10 tips to really, get the husband or get the bag, depending on the Prada bag or the money bag, whichever bag you're talking about. But they make it seem so easy. But in reality, or like how to cleanse your chakras and your aura and align all of it. In reality, like you do have to do the work, and you do have to do certain things that work for you. There's no one size fits all when it comes to spirituality. Shayla is a little bit more witchy, yeah?
A little bit.
And I'm a little bit more, what'd you call me earlier?
Oh, I don't remember. That was so long ago.
Yeah.
That was a whole day ago.
I forgot what she called me, but I'm more of the, like, I still do like the cleansing and the manifestation. It's just a little, it's basically like Glinda the good witch versus the witch that got the house that fell. The wicked witch of the east.
Hey now.
I'm just joking. But that's like the beauty of it is everybody has their own different energetic connection or energetic like plugins. And this conversation is going to be like, the group chat that you're in that you start talking about stuff after midnight. That's what tonight's going to be about. And honestly, we're going to talk about things that probably Shayla and I talk about in the car. I'm just joking. We don't talk about those things.
We're gonna need to get an HR if we're doing
Yeah.
that.
Ryan, our lovely producer in the background, is going to have to become our HR. He's like, no, I don't want that job. I hear you guys off air. But before we truly get in like today's topic, one, make sure you guys comment, let us know where you're from, how you're doing, where you live, what do you do for manifestation. Hello, Leanne. But Shayla, will you tell the children what are some like 3 things that you do for manifestation, and then I'll share like what I do, and we'll see if we're. Can you legally talk about it? I'm just joking.
I know, right?
Make sure you bring that microphone close.
It really stresses me out with
There
it
you go.
being like this close to
I
my
know.
face. Okay. What did we talk about earlier? We talked about name papers. That's a little different.
Yep.
I do a lot of like candle stuff in my personal practice. So like having a petition paper, that's what I'm looking for.
A who?
A petition paper.
What is that?
So basically you write out the thing that you're asking for spirit to do for you, or the thing that you need help with. And then you write it out in very like clear terms, using like positive statements. And I don't mean that they have to be like happy. I mean that you're not using like don'ts or no's. It's just like clear, direct statements.
Okay.
So like, I want this, it needs to be this way kind of thing. And then I just like, get an herb and some crystals or some herbs, not an herb. That sounded like something else. My apologies. I will talk closer to the mic. I'm so sorry. I'm trying really hard to be okay with this, and I'm struggling with the mic thing. So like candle, because the candle with the petition paper is sort of that in action to go with the manifestation.
What crystals do you use? Because I like Dog Mom over here on TikTok said I just got crystals from Sedona. So like, what are your? I have mine. Obviously, a good clear quartz. Like you can't manifest without clear quartz. But go ahead.
Yeah. It depends on what we're manifesting though, because I like to like change the crystal up for the correspondences of like what I'm trying to manifest, because it feels like an added, little oomph. Oh, you can always go back to clear quartz.
Yeah. So.
I think that's kind of one thing, but it's one big thing.
Yeah. Where to follow directions.
One thing with a lot of steps. Like
too many steps. So one of the things that we wanted to like talk about tonight, obviously, is like manifestation. But when we go to manifest, I always teach this. You have to let go of stuff. Like you can't just keep manifest. It's like a suitcase, right? You just keep packing and packing and packing and packing, and then you can't zip up the suitcase. And then you're like, wait, there's these clothes that don't fit me anymore. Or you know what? I don't do my makeup this certain way. Or you know what? I learned a different technique or blah, blah, blah. So you do have to start uncluttering energetically. And that's what I see a big issue with a lot of people is they tend to just keep manifesting and, I want this and I want that and blah, blah, blah. But they don't pause for a minute and start taking energetic inventory on what it is they already have and what is it that they don't need anymore and what is it that they need to like pay attention to and to work on. I see that so many times.
it's hard when, luggage is really cheap at like Ross.
You know what? I need to actually get new luggage. So thank you for that recommendation.
You're welcome. Also, thank you, Karen.
What did Karen say? Oh, hello, Karen, my love. Hello, Leanna. Make sure you guys come on in, say hello, where you're from, what are you doing, what's good, what's popping. I'm trying to get to, here we go. Boom. So also, right quick, I do have to let you guys know that we have a lot of fun events. I just launched a brand new on-demand Claire's quiz, so you can get that on my website at mediumdanielmonroe.com. 100% free. You just sign up, and it creates you a free student account, and there's like 20-some-odd videos in there, and Shayla knows I've been working on it for like how many months?
A while. This is a lot for free, honestly.
Yep.
Like, really, it's the most I've ever seen for free. So,
also, it's a lot of different hair growth because I started this like a few months ago, and it went from when my head was completely, shaved because somebody burnt my hair. all the way to progressing to finally being able to put it up in some sort of style. So there's that. So go and check that out. And then this month we also have Cocktails in Spirit out in Ridgefield, Washington, which is such a bop. And it's cowboy couture, darling. Shayla has to go get a cowgirl hat. That's my requirement. You do. At least that's the rule. A cowgirl hat. Like, come on. What else do we have? Oh, also here at the Spirit Center, we have the Friday Night Insights, where it's 15 minutes for $20. And I'm even doing discounted card readings that night. I'm doing only a limited amount. Truly a limited amount, because I literally have a full day of clients, but I was like, it's fun. Let's do it. But I do want to get into the nitty gritty for today. All right. I want to ask all of you in the comments, and make sure you guys are sharing this and tagging and doing all the hearts and the likes and all of that. But I want to ask you guys, what is everyone's current emotional support obsession? What is your current emotional support obsession? Like, what is truly getting you through the week? For me, I'm not going to lie, it's my kiddos walking. David started walking, and then Dash just giggles. He's actually teething today, so I was like, thank God I'm in the office. But that's truly like my emotional support, plus caffeine. I mean, you can't get wrong with caffeine.
If you didn't include caffeine in that list, I was going to call you out.
Yeah, that's a lie. Yeah. But no, truly, like, my kiddos like giggles. But what is like your emotional support obsession, Shayla?
You're going to love this. So aside from caffeine, it's a good book.
Oh my God, get out. You and your books.
I like to read. I don't see it's a problem. You got to be a hater.
No, it's not a problem. It's just the problem. Just joking.
No, I've been, if reading a lot of fantasy books is a really great escape from reality sometimes.
That's why I like doing mediumship readings. I'd rather deal with your guys' stuff.
Honestly, readings is a really awesome way to get through everything too. Yes. And not just
and
because...
it feels good.
Yes. It feels good to help other people. And I just like Westy said, the cartomancy is my favorite.
Who said that?
Their name is Westy.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hi, Westy. A lot of great concerts have been played at Ridgefield. Absolutely. I love Ridgefield. I was just there for the Hillary Duff concert. All right, but truly, like, let us know in the comments. Mine is Starbucks, readings, and sleeping. Ooh, that's a good one, sleeping.
Yeah.
We forget about her. Who is she?
Right? Especially with littles.
Oh, my gosh. What is... Actually, they sleep through the night, thank God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
you lucked out, too.
Yeah, and Daddy Nick has been, like, getting them on a schedule. Yeah. And truly now, like, you put them in their crib and they just fall asleep, and you're like, who are you? I love this.
A schedule is incredible.
I know.
And that's for us, too. Just
yeah, Shayla.
I know. I'm just a chaotic mess.
All right, so let's get into it. Let's talk about the real reason why half of us are in therapy. Manifestation. Like, come on. It's true. Listen.
We're not talking about why I'm in therapy. Okay,
yeah,
I didn't say
but manifestation is part of it. Because honestly, I think one of the biggest reasons people get so frustrated is because somewhere along the way, we started treating the universe like Amazon Prime.
Yes.
I placed my order. I visualized. I journaled. How come it's not here in 2 days? Me? I'm not going to...
out the window,
yeah.
you know?
But like, true, like... We literally started creating, like, come on, Spirit, like, where is it? Like, I checked my 2-day shipping, like, what's happening? And then when it doesn't happen, we think, like, am I the problem? Am I doing something wrong? But that's, like, yes. Exactly. Yes. But here's the lesson. Manifestation isn't placing an order. It's becoming the person who can actually hold what you're asking for. You have to become that little inbox for Spirit. Hey, Amazon is amazing. Yes, Karen, girl. It is. But you can ask for like a healthy relationship, right? But the thing is that people don't realize there's two different things, right? There's two different things. There's two different ways to go about manifestation. So again, you can ask for a healthy relationship, but if you're still chasing emotionally unavailable people because that's what's familiar to you, the universe is not punishing you. It's literally inviting you to heal. What did I just hear the other day? Ariana Grande just released new music, and in there, I heard her say, and I was like, "Oh, I like that. It spoke to thy spirit." Uh, she said, "Rejection is just God's protection."
Yes.
Isn't that beautiful? Like
Yes, that's so
rejection.
real.
And sometimes we need someone to slam the door in our face and be like,
Yeah.
"Girl, no." But
Yeah.
truly, like I love that rejection is God's way of protection, and I want you guys to realize that you are putting the energy out there and you are inviting that healing, people don't realize manifestation actually is healing. I literally just heard spirit. Like people are forgetting the healing aspect. And that's true because this came through in a reading literally today that you're going to love this. Grab your pen and paper, Shayla. Everyone grab your pen and paper. That Where did the pen even come from? She ready. For what?
In case I needed to write something
Oh my
down.
gosh, that's awesome. So think of it like a candle that when we ask spirit or we put the energy out there or when we have intuition, a candle does not light the entire pathway. It only lights step by step. And it's the same for like manifestation. And I love that analogy when spirit literally showed me that earlier this morning, that we truly have to take things step by step. And like I said earlier, one of my twins, David, is taking his first steps. And I watch him go from 0 to 100. Like our money was on Dash. Like Dash was able to like hold himself up for like 20 seconds and like look around, and David wasn't doing that. But all of a sudden David just stood up and just said, screw it, and went step by step until he stumbled. And watching them and looking back on like my life, oh, I don't want to cry. It's everything is truly a step by step. And like, even though I didn't know the entire pathway, I didn't know the entire journey, spirit did. And they took me step by step. If I would have ended up with these boys when I first manifested kids years ago, I would not be in the financial situation that I'm currently in to be able to like provide for them. I wouldn't have been as calm as I am these days. Probably too much. I mean, my own assistant freaks out more than I do for me, and I love it, and I love her for it. But you're like, clock it.
Yep.
But it's true. Like spirit was lighting the way step by step. They knew the entire journey. But sometimes we don't need that because sometimes that journey shifts and that pathway shifts and then we have to go, the long way around. But I think we should play a game. Should we play a little game? I think I think manifestation is also learning how to trust spirit through the unknown of the journey that's being created. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's play a little game. We're going to call it Manifest It or Leave It. Ooh, you guys ready to play this? We're going to play Manifest It or Leave It. Make sure you guys are liking, commenting, tagging people. Do the little @ sign. Who knows? We might even give a little giveaway at the end. So you guys do it. Can you roll your R's?
No. I'm pretty white. I can't do that.
It's true. It's true. All right, we're going to play Manifest It or Leave It. So if you agree, you're going to comment manifest it. If you disagree, you just hang up. I'm just joking. You're not hanging up. If you disagree, you're going to comment leave it. Okay? So the statement is, if it's meant to be, you shouldn't have to work for it. Do we manifest that or do we leave that?
I'm trying so hard not to react with my face.
Do we manifest it or do we leave it? I'll read it again. If it's meant to be, you shouldn't have to work for it. Ooh, Westy says leave it. Karen says manifest it. Crystal says leave it. Shayla, what do you think?
If it's meant to be, we shouldn't have to work for it.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it.
Because why?
The work you put into something lets spirit know that you're willing to take action, and it's easier for spirit to meet you on something that you're taking action on than to something that you're just like putting out there.
I think it depends on the situation for me.
That's
For
fair.
because it's like if I don't have to put in the work, I'm not going to learn the lessons, right? Like,
Yeah.
and that's the other thing, which trick question. Some people think manifestation should truly just fall in their lap.
Okay. Yeah.
Some people are like, oh my, kind of like, oh, it just should show up on the door. But in reality, I have some like pretty incredible things happening that I can't like talk about. Shayla knows about it. And, you know, this is in the first roundabout of something, you know, incredible popping up. And then, you know, it's always about timing and whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But something that Shayla said earlier to me actually was like, bitch, you better like say it like you already own it. And that's part of like the manifestation. However, I still have to work for it, right? I still have to do X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
So it truly does depend on the situation. Now, if it's a relationship, honey, if you got to work for it. Now,
Hold on.
listen,
Hold
all the men
on.
are like, see, I don't got to get you flowers. I don't got to do this, blah, blah, blah.
You're trying to give him a Miley Cyrus moment that I can buy myself flowers.
Yeah. Someone said, wait, I feel like I've seen your marketing. Are you in Vancouver? I am in Vancouver, my love. I'm over at my spirit center. The metaphysical shop is over here off of Grand Boulevard in Vancouver, Washington. So, hey. No, that's the thing, too, is like you want a relationship. You do have to put in the energy. You can't just be like, no, I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z. For example, my partner like went today and, you know, bought anniversary presents and stuff because our anniversary is this upcoming week. As he should. Thank you.
Yeah.
As he should, right? However, I still have to go shopping. But I know about it. And I have like put I know about it. Meaning I like started like putting like my sister's gonna come and like watch the kiddos. Like I started aligning other things, okay? Westy says, side note, Shayla, your hair is fabulous. I know she gets all the compliments every single time. It is really pretty.
Thank you.
We got to get a different backdrop though. It's like blends into the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get the color touched up next week. So
That's right. All right, next one. Are we manifesting it or are we leaving it? Are you ready? You can manifest a specific person. Manifest or leave it. Shayla, what say you?
leave it.
Really?
Yes. Why? Hard leave it. Because this is gonna. I'm trying to say it nice. Hold on. Sometimes we think we know what we want, and if we manifest like a specific person, sometimes spirit's gonna go, all right, bet, and they're gonna send you that person, and that's not actually what was best for you. So you got to leave some room for spirit to intercede on your behalf.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's a leave it.
It depends on their credit score, you know. What's your credit score? What's your 401k? I got babies.
Manifest a particular credit score.
That's right. No, I do think that one's a hard one. So whenever I work with like manifestation or like spirit comes in, like they don't care if they got a 6-pack, you know, 6 foot, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So always when you are manifesting, write down like their energy, their characteristics, what you are needing from a partner.
Yeah.
All right. Now, obviously, if they got, you know, 6-pack, we ain't going to be mad at it.
Right.
Okay. But Ryan's like, what did I sign up for today? All right.
Ryan
Manifest it or leave it. You have to spend money to make money. I say manifest it.
I agree.
Because money is an energetic exchange.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
And you have to be able to, and in business, they always say you got to spend money to make money.
Yeah.
You always, you know, hear that 24/7. But I think when you are also like putting money into something or wanting money, I always make sure that we do like an energetic exchange on what we can give back. and
Yes.
where. So if that's like gifting a free session or gifting like X, Y, and Z or gifting tickets or donating, we donate a bunch of things here that people actually don't realize. I don't know if some of you guys know that I actually was in cosmetology at the Skills Center, which is now called Cascadia Tech. And so for the past 2 or 3 years, I can't remember, I've always donated like free sessions and a whole entire like this gift basket thing for like the kiddos there for them to like raise money. So little things like that is what I love to do. And I just think it is like a good energetic exchange to make sure that you are manifesting. Do you want to say something on that? You look like you have a.
I was vibing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can if you want.
I thought you were about to pull out a whole donation list. Like, call this number.
I mean, I can.
All right. Last one. Manifest it or leave it. Vision boards actually work. Do we manifest it or do we leave it? I feel like actually you and I are going to fight on this one.
We don't have to fight, you know? It doesn't have to go that extreme.
If you guys pay $10, we'll fight. I'm just joking. I think we're gonna have
and
different.
then we'll donate the money.
Yeah, and we'll donate it.
Yeah.
To Shayla's.
To my
energy
hospital
drink.
bills, is that what?
Yeah. I feel like you can take me.
I don't want to find out. Like,
We're leaving it.
yeah, we're gonna leave that.
Karen's
it
in
up.
Pinterest. So, I do love a good vision board. Do you love them? I feel like you.
I actually do love them.
Shut up! I thought you were gonna have a whole different opinion on it. Okay,
No,
we can stay
love-
friends.
I love vision boards. I recommend it to clients all the time. Or another way people are talking about it is like junk journaling. If you're into that, using that as a way to create a vision board, I'm a huge fan of it.
Aw. Yeah, so I do ours, or like my partner and I will do it on New Year's Eve. So we get like the whole vision board kit and everything, and then I save up like photos and then print it and whatever. And it's ironic how many things, if I look back on all my year's vision boards, that I'll be like, oh my gosh, like this came true, that came true, blah, blah, blah. And we'll talk about why in a moment, but truly leave it, but don't symbolize on an altar account. Actual vision boards, not my thing.
Yes.
So
on an
symbols
altar.
on like an altar, same thing. It's just that's like a 3D vision board at that point. So it really is, again, as long as you're bringing energy into fruition, into the physical world, and not just letting it linger up there. So we'll talk about that here in a second. But I want you guys to grab a pen and paper, and I want to be so honest with you. Shayla, ready? Can I tell you guys a secret? Not a secret, but a key ingredient that changed my entire perspective on manifestation. We don't manifest from what we want. We manifest from what we believe. So instead of like, I want love, but then we realize like secretly, like no one ever stays. Or I want success, but secretly I'm going to fail. I want abundance, but secretly I'm bad with money. So notice the difference in like the verbiage. So instead of manifesting from what you want, manifest from where you believe. So how about instead, like when you're wanting to manifest abundance, manifest, help me be smarter with my money. Or I want love. You're doing it out of like, hey, why am I wanting love? And you're dissecting it like, okay, well, I feel lonely. Or no one ever stays, or no one ever chooses me. So how about you start manifesting or putting the energy into the why? Like, why do I feel this way? Okay, Spirit, help me become comfortable sitting alone. Help me become comfortable within myself. Please help guide me in ways that I can learn to not have to go on dates. Or like if you're like, oh, I'm going to fail. Why do you feel like you're going to fail? Instead of like, oh, I want success. Okay, well, help me manifest the things that are holding me back or that are sidetracking me or that are scaring me from moving forward. That's the biggest thing is your subconscious is always listening. And spirit hears your prayers, but your nervous system lives inside your beliefs. And real manifestation starts with those when those two begin working together.
Yeah.
It's like reverse engineering. Absolutely, Westy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like reverse engineering. So in the comments, I want you guys to write this, right? I want you guys to type away. I want you to finish the sentence. And Shayla, I want your initial reaction.
Oh, no.
Finish the sentence. I've always believed I am blank.
Honest?
Yeah.
No, that was it. That
Oh,
was
that's
my
your
first.
thing?
Yeah, that was
I was
the
like, yeah,
thing.
be honest. I always believe. So yours is honest?
Yeah, that was the first thing that popped into my head.
Aw. Mine is I always believed like I was going to be well known. And when you're younger, you think of like, oh my God, I'm going to be the next Beyonce or blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right. No one could be the next Beyonce. Maybe Adele, actually. But I just didn't know it was going to look like this.
Yeah,
Oh, Westy said strong. I love that.
that's
So
beautiful.
comment, finish the sentence below, you guys. Vanette says outgoing. I love that one. I've always believed I am blank. We're just waiting. Compassionate. That's a good one. I
That's
always believe
beautiful.
I'm compassionate. I think my other one would be. What would it be? I've always believed.
I have one that was kind of similar to yours, and it wasn't like famous. I always felt like I had something important to do, and that I would be well known for that thing.
Right.
But it wasn't like famous as in like Beyonce kind of
Right.
famous, right? Just well known for making some kind of change.
See, twins. Like, I
Yeah.
knew I was going to be well known. I just didn't know. And again, when you're a kid, you think like Beyonce or this or that.
Right.
Like, you're going to make a difference. People are going to know who you are. And you really were going to have this like ripple effect. And again, when you're young, you think like, oh, you can only do that by X, Y, and Z.
Right. Well, in all fairness, I thought I was going to be doing that in like the anthropology, archaeology field. Yeah. That I got introduced to that pretty early on. um, that's where I thought I was going to like make a difference, but life had other plans.
I love that compassionate one.
That was a beautiful one.
What would I'm going to do one for you.
Uh-oh.
I believe you would always be a ride or die.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's very real.
What would yours be for me? Oh no. She's like, let me grab my pen.
Yeah, I did. I did grab.
I'm a medium.
It's my emotional support pen now.
Oh my gosh.
The word that keeps coming up is authentic.
Yeah.
Fully you, no matter what.
You know what's wild is I used to like be forced into wearing like, you know, super farmer clothes and Romeos and, you know, all of that. And
Romeos.
Some people don't even know what those are. But authenticity was like my thing because it was very freeing for me. And that's the thing that I also focused on, like manifestation. So one of the key ingredients to manifestation that people leave out is, are you also asking yourself, is this in alignment with my highest good?
Yeah.
Is this going to actually, you know, honor where it is that my soul signed up for? So you have to ask yourself that when you go to manifest and when you are trying to bring in, you know, a new person or a new this or a new that or whatever the case may be, and you have to leave a room for spirit to come in and actually bring things in that is in alignment for your soul's purpose, but also when you are ready for it. Now, there's nothing wrong when you're going to use a vision board or use an altar or use whatever the case may be. There's nothing wrong with repeating the same thing. Now, I don't agree in the whole, well, let me just keep doing the same vision board over and over and over, or the same new moon plate, because honey, like, you're not the same person 3 months from now. You're not the same person 6 months from now or a year from now, especially if you are learning and growing and leveling up. You have to be able to start new, and you don't want to bring those energies like with you, because again, you might be manifesting clarification on a different situation with you and your partner or your job, or you end up adopting 2 kids and you didn't even know that they were going to end up, being your kids last year. So things do shift and change, and there's nothing wrong with repeating some of the things, but the tools, I'm a firm believer in the tools that you're using, cleanse them,
Yeah.
energetically restart. If you're doing a new moon plate, get a new one. If you're getting a vision board, start a new one. Because again, everything holds on to energy.
Yeah.
What is your like go-to new moon, or not new moon, but like if you were to go home, for me, honest, like my go-to like manifestation tool
Yeah.
is letter of intention.
Yeah. I
Like,
wonder if that's similar to like what I was talking about earlier. Can you talk about what a letter of intention is? Because I think it's almost like what I was describing to you with the candle work earlier.
so I will like grab my notebook and pen, and I will start the sentence, and you guys can copy this if you will. Grab your notebook and pen. And I say, "Dear guides and angels and anyone else on my spiritual team." And I just allow it to flow. And
Okay.
I will start with like, help me clear. And I start with that. Help me let go of X, Y, and Z. Help me clear this. Help me, heal X, Y, and Z. Let me have clarification on this. Help me let go of like these hurts and burdens and anxiety, or whatever the case may be. And then I will go into help bring into fruition, ... And then I start my manifestation section. So all of this is like in probably a 3 to 6 page situation.
Got it.
And then at the end of it, I will just like light it on fire.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll go in the backyard. We have like a little fire pit, and I will just light it on fire. And the other thing is, here's my little secret. It's kind of embarrassing, but I love it. I take it and I fold it up as if like I'm sending it to, spirit pen pal, and I will put XOXO, and then I sign it.
Oh, that's sweet.
And then on the other side, I will draw like little symbols. So if I'm like needing, if I'm manifesting money, I'll put like a little dollar sign on it. If I'm manifesting more love for myself, or like within the relationships, I'll put a little heart. I literally will like fill it up and just put like more energy, more love, more energy, and more love. And then I go. And I always say, while I'm lighting, I always say, and anything else that I may have forgot that's in alignment for my highest good. Because, girl, we get busy. We get a little bit too like, and then he said blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden your spirit guide's like, okay, girl, like I didn't need all of that.
And, some of us have ADHD too. So like, we'll do the thing and then an hour later go, oh, forgot to add this to it. Like,
What is so that's my like go-to straight out the gate. Like I don't need to go get a vision board or any of that. But what is your go-to like manifestation?
like I said, the intention paper with the candles. So sometimes I will light them on fire, or other times they just go in the garbage.
Yeah.
After the working has been done. A little bit of what you were saying, like in the journal where you're talking about, okay, clear this out and then bring this in and then leave room for other things. The way that I do that is like the clearing things out is its own intention, is its own practice first. And then the next part, it's called layering your spell work or whatever it is you're doing. So you do like a candle for the clearing, and then you do another thing for what you're trying to bring in. And then, yeah, so you want to have like an idea of what you're working towards. And then you have to go backwards, like, okay, what's the last step? And then where am I now? Break it down into steps and then do something for each of those steps. If that makes sense. I feel like I rambled a little bit.
That's called layering?
Yeah. So I layer my my spiritual work in that way, so that I'm not like asking spirit to do like 100 things all at once. They know what my long-term goal is, and I'm like, okay, I'm at the clearing stage. I want to focus on this for a minute. Let's work on clearing all these things away. And because sometimes when you do too much like that, it can get muddied.
What about like, so you do obviously like spell work and stuff. Do you feel like, because you're more on like the witchy side of it
Yeah.
than I am. Here I am, like I went to the backyard and lit it on fire. But
I was gonna say, as a matter of fact, somebody in the comments was like, "That sounds like automatic writing," and that's what I was thinking the whole
well, yeah.
time.
So it's automatic writing,
Yeah.
but it's a letter of intention. So automatic
Yeah.
writing is actually when you become the vessel for a departed loved one, guides,
Yeah.
angels. So it's not automatic writing, but it is a letter of intention, right? Because your soul is the one that's going. Automatic writing, truly, if you guys look it up, is you step aside and
Yeah.
you allow it to flow.
Right.
So that's why it's a letter of intention, because you can have
Okay.
an intention for clearing and then the intention for manifesting.
Got it.
But do you feel like, you know, no shade to TikTok and social media, but I've noticed that it's now a trend to be magic-y, or manifestation has been a trend, or social media like oversimplifies it.
Yes.
And people are like, oh yeah, you just do X, Y, and Z and you do blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, well, you also have to remember, like I said, like, don't just grab the same vision board, and like people aren't talking about that. I had one person in a class and she was like, oh, you could just take hand sanitizer and wipe away all of the marker on the new moon plate that we all like wrote on, you know, 6 months ago. And it's like, or you can go to the Dollar Tree and just buy a new one, because
Yeah.
again, everything has energy in it. So I know, like, that's one of the things that I've noticed when people are like, oh my gosh, I manifested this, I manifested that. And then people end up going, oh my gosh, the vision board didn't work, or it didn't change my life. But it's like, it's not, manifestation is not a magical genie. Again, there is the energetic aspect to it, but kind of like the trick question earlier, there is some work that you have to put into it, because you can't just sit here and be like, I want the perfect guy, but then you keep choosing the same awful human over and over and over, and you're expecting a different result. So that's where like your work has to come in, and you do have to work towards it, and you have to work on taking care of yourself. And especially people don't realize that manifestation is truly a relationship with yourself. Because how you guys just said, like, oh, it's like automatic writing, you're allowing your soul to step forward and you are listening. And when you're doing that, it is the alignment that starts to come forward, and it's the authenticity. It's not just, oh my gosh, I'm lonely. Oh my gosh, I need, you know, 6 figures in my banking account.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you want those things? So, for example, I've always manifested a TV show. That was always my goal. That was, and I always got asked that during interviews and stuff. And the reason behind it wasn't for fame. My energy behind it was not so I can, you know, go to all these Hollywood parties and X, Y, and Z. Do you know what my true reason why I wanted a TV show?
Why?
It's because I wanted babies. I told myself, being a gay guy, like, and that was the thing that when I was younger, my mom was like, oh, you're not going to be able to have kids. You're not going to be able to this. You're not going to, and I was like, well, I can always adopt. And she's like, oh, it's not the same. Oh, it's not the same. It's not the same. They won't be your bloodline. Ironically, they are. Somehow I found a loophole. But because I adopted my niece's kiddos, so technically they're my great nephews, which is quite the knife to the heart. But the energy behind having a TV show was, I told myself like that was the only way it was going to be possible. You know, and you'd have to make enough money, or when you have TV show, this is literally what I tell myself. If you have TV show money, then doors just fly open, and then you can have your own attorneys and you have your own this and blah, blah. It was never about becoming famous and having Versace and Prada and limousines and movie, what is it called?
Movie deals?
Not movie deals. Where you walk the red carpet? Movie appearances and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It wasn't about any of that.
Yeah.
It was literally, I thought that was the goal, was TV show,
Yeah.
then kids.
'Cause
And
yeah.
somehow, by the grace of God, Spirit knew the energy behind it.
Yeah.
And so that has been on my vision board for years, for years and years and years. Now it has shifted because I already have my kids. So like, oh, I'm good. I don't need a TV show.
Yeah.
Am I going to still put it on my vision board? Yes. And I'll tell you why.
More
Because
kids.
yes, more kids. I need a minivan. That's why. No, because it's wild to me, and I don't like getting into politics or anything, just so we're clear. But it's wild to me that in this day and age, that it's still not normal for somebody like me to walk the street or to even, I literally was just driving and someone slammed on, oh, you don't know this because you weren't here. Someone slammed on the brake in front of me. And I was like, well, that's weird. Like, traffic didn't come to a stop, and I was just justifying it in my head, and they did it again, and now I can fully see the traffic ahead of me was way above, like there was nobody else, and the dude like came up on the lane next to me and rolled down the window and was saying all this shit and cussing me out and saying how confused I am and what am I, a man or a woman, like all this stuff. Shayla's like, we now have to end and we have to go find someone's house.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the local
And I'm just
cameras.
like, this is, and I'm in the car with my 13-year-old niece. And we're just like listening to music and blah, 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 and like minding our own business. I'm like, what is happening? So now my reasoning for a TV show is not only, doing mediumship and bringing healing to multiple people and all of that love and light stuff, which I mean it full heartedly, but it's also because there still isn't enough men in makeup that are out there that it's accepted. Somebody actually just said this to me the other day, like, oh, I wish more masked men who are actually, gay could be out with more, feminine guys and not have to be closeted or like on the down low. They would probably be less like anger and like hatred if people knew like, hey, you can like a guy or you can like a guy in makeup and it doesn't make you less of a man. And
I'm
it's
sorry that happened, by the way.
oh, thank you.
And if I do find out who they are,
I'll let you know.
okay, thank you.
But it's true. Like I wear makeup and nails and stuff for me. I don't do it for other people. I don't do it because oh I'm insecure or I don't feel beautiful. I do it because it's part of my soul and it's that creativity. So if my kids were to come to me and they say, you know what, I want to go and do X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to sit here and put them in a box. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But my goal now for manifesting like a TV show is a little bit more complex than just, oh, I want kids.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more like I want more people like me to be on TV or to be looked up because the only people I had to look up to were YouTubers, like men in makeup on that aspect. So manifestation does change. And again, notice like the verbiage, like it's not just, obviously would it be great to have TV show money? Come on. But that's not the reasoning why, like, I don't need that. That just, comes with it. But what my soul does need is that opportunity to open other doors for other people like me.
Yeah.
And that's what, and going back to our statement, Shayla, it's like, that's what my soul signed up for.
Yeah.
And looking back, like, oh gosh, again, the little gay boy thought it was going to be Beyonce, not talking to dead people and,
Yeah.
trying to get a Netflix show. But the other thing that I want you guys to realize is your identity creates your reality. So people think manifest what they want. Instead, they usually manifest what they believe, like we talked about earlier. But you do have to ask yourself, why? Why am I manifesting that? And what else around that should I be putting energy towards? Because the true key to manifestation is putting together an energetic roadmap. So it's, you know what? I want to manifest a man. Okay, why? Well, because sometimes I feel abandoned or sometimes I feel lonely. And then you have to ask yourself, like, does this come from a childhood thing?
Mm-hmm.
So when you are going to manifest or when you go to save a TikTok that's going to, teach you the 5 tips to manifesting your perfect man, ask yourself, what is it that you're missing?
Mm-hmm.
And what is it that you can work on yourself? And what is it that you can take a step back to heal?
Mm-hmm.
Because again, manifestation is also healing. It's not about, rubbing this magic lamp or lantern that's going to give you a genie and you're going to get 3 wishes. It's also about healing and creating that space that your soul is ready for. What is something you desperately wanted that you are now thankful didn't happen? For you, Shayla, for the audience, what is something you desperately wanted that you're now thankful didn't happen? Honestly, a marriage. I'm not going to lie for me. Mine was a marriage.
That's real. I think. Oh, man. Okay, this one's a little tough for me because I'm still reconciling with this one. So the only thing I really ever wanted was to get my doctorate, especially in anthropology and archaeology. And I think if I had tried to go do that so young, I wouldn't have been in the right mind space or headspace to understand a lot of the things that I was learning. I would have come to people too academically and less compassionately, which is really what it needed. And then I wouldn't have my kiddo, which is a huge, huge one because they make everything better.
I know if I got the TV show that was offered to me years ago, I wouldn't have my babies.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Right? Yeah.
In the moment, you're like, God damn it. Where is this?
Yeah.
But I love that.
Yeah. So part of me still is reconciling with the not getting my doctorate. I still fight that one a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like if it's going to happen now, it's going to happen in the time and the way that it was supposed to happen.
Yeah. Comment down below. And in the comments, make sure you guys say hello, where you're from. Make sure you're tapping and sharing and tagging people and all of that fun stuff. But let us know what you are currently manifesting. For me, I'm currently manifesting a sugar daddy in a minivan. I'm just joking about the sugar daddy part. No, I'm not.
I was going to say, don't lie to the people.
No, honestly, what I'm currently and it can be like a material thing because listen, my kiddos, they're already growing. I already pack a bunch and you got the stroller and there's 2 of them. And honestly, I think I got to get a second stroller. It's a whole thing. For physical, honestly, I'm manifesting a 6-seater or minivan. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't mad about no minivan. They look so comfy. It's like a little spaceship.
Yeah.
But energetically, you want to know what I truly am manifesting. And again, I don't get into politics, so please don't shoot the messenger. Is a happier, healthier, safer, and more feasible energetic and physical living. Because it's tough. And all of my clients and just the energy in general are struggling. I mean, just the other day, I walked into the waiting area and I said, "Hi, how are you?" And they're like, "I don't know." And I was like, "How was your week?" "I don't really know that either." And I was like, "Well, how are you doing in this moment?" "I'm depressed." And I was like, "Oh no." And it's because energetically, everything is so tough. And then you have grief and you have all of this on top of it. And then you have Daniel and Shayla telling you to throw away your manifestation ways. I'm just joking. But so that's what I'm currently manifesting. What are you guys currently manifesting, Shayla?
Really quick before I answer that, I just want to Westy, I see you.
Oh, I don't
and
even see
I'm
the
sending
comments.
you so much love with that. And
Westy said the pregnancies that I lost with my ex-husband. Oh, Westy. I'm sorry, my love. It was devastating yet a blessing. Oh, things happen for a reason, my love, but I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing. Literally, my little sheet is covering up all my comments.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I had seen that in there and just wanted to shout her out for a second. What I am currently manifesting, um,
Oh, no.
don't get upset,
Uh,
is more structure.
Some of that is on the person.
I know.
Okay.
I was trying. The reason I said don't get upset is because like I'm not referring to anything specific. And then just like more time to get in touch like with my spirituality because I feel like that has been set by the wayside, taking care of like day-to-day stuff.
Yeah.
Being mom, you know,
Working.
being here, yeah. And so I just
Curling
wanna
your
get back
hair
into
for
that.
7 hours.
Yeah, I have a lot of hair. Okay.
You couldn't talk to the spirit guide at the same time? I'm just joking.
No, because even you said that, like, you know, doing makeup, like, that is a part of the ritual.
Yeah.
And doing my hair and doing my makeup is a part of the ritual. That's very real.
So we're going to do rapid fire questions with all of you guys. You ready? What is one thing on your vision board? Do you not have one, Shayla?
I thought we were doing that for them.
No, for us.
Oh,
They'll comment.
You said I thought we were
No,
doing
rapid fire, quick.
Oh my gosh. My Mustang being fixed.
What? Sorry.
That is like my Mustang has been on my vision board for a really long time.
Honestly, a Netflix deal, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because they have more freedom, and there's more, like you can cuss on it, but there's a little bit, there's more diversity, like queer eye, like they're a little bit more forward thinking and heartfelt, like led. So honestly, if I were to ever get a TV show deal, it would be like I would want to be on Netflix. So I'm going to manifest that. And the other one is for my kiddo David to get some teeth. My God, he's so behind.
Yeah, but he walked first. He's working on other things.
I know. And then Dash is over here ready to chomp down on a steak. And I'm like, what is going on? All right. Ready. The next one. Biggest manifestation fail. Ooh.
Oh man.
Biggest manifestation fail. You know what? Moving to Portland. My office. Not that I hate Portland, just so we're clear. I love Portland. But for years, it was on my vision board. And then I did it. And it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And it's not because I love Portland. Like I shop there all the time. Girl, you know where I go get coffee. But it was not the right office. It wasn't the right time.
Yeah.
Especially because like we moved, like I moved my office there after COVID, and I do feel like, oh, I wasted a year and I wasted that move. But nothing, doesn't happen for a reason. So I do feel like that was a manifestation, because I was, for years, my partner, I'm telling you, years, I looked at so many places, and then we finally manifested it and did it. And then my clients to this day are like, you're back? And I was like, girl, I was only gone into Portland. Like, it's not that big. Anyways, what is your manifestation fail?
My last 2 medical office jobs.
Oh my God. You manifested that?
Yes.
Ooh.
So there was one where like I'd been unemployed for a year, and I wasn't putting together that me working in the medical field was not where I was supposed to be. And so I kept applying, I kept doing all this stuff. And I even went to Craigslist, and that's where I found the job. And I ignored all of the red flags because I was like, no, I manifested this. I'm going to do it. And it was atrocious. And I felt like I was falling down the Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole every single day.
Oh my God.
And then when I finally, got it together and left, and I was like, no, this is good money. I'm a parent. I can't, I tried one more time, and then that guy didn't pay me. So I did all of that work for absolutely nothing.
Oh my God. The one we saw the drive-through?
No, he was the one before.
Okay.
I'll have to show you a picture of the other one. The thing, he was really good looking, and I was like,
Aw.
I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's so handsome and he's so nice, and he's like, well,
So are you saying only get a job from somebody who looks like a tree monster? They'll might pay you. Oh my God.
I mean, if the tree monster pays you, that's probably
Then go
better.
for it.
Yeah.
All right. The next one is, what's the most misunderstood spiritual topic?
Love and light.
Love and light. Oh, this one. Karma. That one gets me.
Don't get me started on a karma.
Yeah, karma.
Don't.
What's your dream vacation?
You're gonna die. Egypt.
Oh, I'm not shocked by that.
Me being in a hot place.
Oh yeah, that's too much. Me, I'm like, I love them. I'll FaceTime you. How about that? I'll take it. For me, my dream vacation, I don't do flights. Like flying's not my thing, but if I could teleport, I would love to go see like Italy and like and Greece
Yeah.
and things like that.
What about boats? Like, could you take a boat over there?
No.
Why? You don't fly. You
I
could
don't-
also go by boat.
I can't. I'm not doing this. Just thinking about it makes me mad. Yeah, no. My partner's family loves like cruises and all of that fun stuff that I'm just like, it doesn't, I don't know. Is there like a simulation I can go on? Like,
The simulation is not going to get you to where you're trying to go.
well, then I'm not going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I need a simulation to see if I can handle cruises. Like I need a little, you know how like NASA prepares and like they go on that thing. I need that.
I believe that exists. I know they have aviation ones. I'm sure there's a boat
Yeah.
version.
So if I could teleport, that would be it. Coffee or tea? Don't be gross.
Coffee.
Okay. Well, you do tea leaf reading, so I don't know what
know.
you're gonna choose. Angel numbers or dreams?
Dreams. I hate angel numbers.
What?
Yeah.
Who hurt you?
The angel numbers hurt me.
Oh my God. I love angel numbers.
I think they're cute, but like my brain wants to know what it means.
Google it.
Oh, but Google has like 10 million answers for every single angel number, and I don't know which one I'm supposed to listen to. And so like I've been trying to like study numerology. Like this is how much it's frustrated me. I've started trying to learn.
See, this is what I have against boats and flying.
I'm trying to learn because I don't get it. And then like if you ask everyone has different answers for what the angel numbers mean. And I'm like, Spirit, don't show me numbers because I don't do numbers. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I can do space math. I can't do this.
What the hell is? I don't even want to know.
Astrology.
Oh, I was like space math. All right. So wrapping it up, though, you guys. No, you're good. I want you guys to grab a pen. Okay, you ready? Stop measuring your life by how quickly things arrive, because again, in the good old words of Miley Cyrus, it's all about the climb. It's not about how fast you get there. It's just about the climb. Do you love that?
Yeah.
Good old Miley. That's like 3 times we referenced Miley Cyrus today. Also,
We're manifesting Miley Cyrus.
can you imagine she comes in here like a wrecking ball? See what I did there?
You'd be so upset though.
I would.
You spent so much
I would be
money on
like,
this.
get the bricks fixed. Miley, I just grab her. I'd be so mad because I had to renovate the shit out of this place. I'd be like, I'm quitting.
Yeah.
The other thing is spirit is always working even when you can't see it. So like the beautiful analogy that I shared earlier, always remember that spirit knows the pathway, but you have to light up step by step because again, you have to take, one step at a time. In the words of Jordan Sparks. Now I have to listen to that song. And your timeline isn't your worth. So just because like
Yes.
I thought I was a failure for the longest time because I didn't have kids. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I wanted kids by the time I was honestly 22. And then I was like 25. And then I was like, maybe by the time I'm 35. And now I'm like, thank God I'm 29. And, especially twins. I got to get Botox. But it's true. Like, don't put your value on the time, right? And healing isn't slowing your manifestation. It's actually helping it.
Yep.
Healing is prepping you for your manifestation and for whatever it is that is in alignment for your highest good. And sometimes your greatest manifestation is becoming someone you never imagined you could be.
Yeah.
I'll say that one more time. Grab your pen. Sometimes your greatest manifestation is becoming someone you never imagined you could be. Mm-hmm. So this week, you guys, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of homework because, I love teaching, maybe because I'm in the vibe, because we just launched the free Discover Your Clairs, Your Strongest Clair. That is on my website at mediumdanielmonroe.com under the schools page, which is brand new. So go and check that out. We have a bunch of fun stuff happening. Like I said, we have a free masterclass in September, so make sure you subscribe to the email blast. We have we have Friday Night Insights happening Friday in a couple of weeks. Is it next Friday? Next Friday. What is that? The
so, yeah.
14th or so? So go and check that out. We'll send out email blasts, so make sure you subscribe to that. And then the other thing is we have... we have it said your live is heating up. I don't even know what that means. uh I was like, my phone is heating up. I almost powered it off. uh but I was like, what? And then I have Cocktails in Spirit over here in Ridgefield, Washington, where
Yay.
I do mediumship demonstrations, so live gallery readings
Mhm.
throughout the night. And they have really good drinks, you guys. It's so good. And they have really good mocktails as well. So
Yes.
go and check it out. It's all on my website. And then you guys can also go and check out Shayla here at the Spirit Center. She does readings Thursday, Friday, sometimes Saturdays, sometimes Sundays. Uh, and tea leaf readings. So you can go and check her out as well. There's a link from my website that will take you over to the Spirit Center. And again, it's here at 805 Grand Boulevard in Vancouver, Washington. But I want to leave you guys with this one. You guys ready for the homework? Journal about one limiting belief, one thing that you feel is holding you back. And then I want you to replace it with a healthier belief. And then I want you to write down one way you can work towards one of your goals. What's one way? Because again, you want to start putting your energy into the physical world. You don't want to just keep thinking about it. All right. And start noticing who you become while you work towards that goal. And stop checking whether it's going to happen. Don't look at the time frame. Don't go outside and Amazon Prime it. Truly just keep your head. Literally, Miley Cyrus is the climb. Keep your head held high. I'm going to have to belt that song in the car. You have no idea. But truly, thank you, Shayla, for being my guest this week. I think you're going to be my guest next week, yeah? Because
I think
Mama
so.
Kori is still recovering from knee surgery. But thank you guys for joining us. And make sure you guys like, comment, and share. And let us know in the comment what topics you guys want to touch on. And now that you guys know that Shayla is our in-house witch, what topics you want from her, and we can blend them together.
Ooh.
And I want you guys to write in your calendar. We're going to be live every single Tuesday. I know we had some hiccups and stuff because, scheduling and people getting sick. But every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, TikTok, YouTube, Insta, all the above. But remember, your manifestations aren't just waiting for you. In many ways, they're waiting for the version of you that's ready to receive them. So until next week, you guys, remember to love yourself and to be yourself, and don't let anyone else tell you different, okay? Bye, you guys.